Yo, what up, y'all? We're here in my garage. Got the Sc400 up on the racks, you know, getting worked on. Today we're gonna be installing the lower camber arm, the lower adjustable camber arms. We're throwing on this is the Megan racing joint. I know it's in reverse, but you see it's Megan racing, and we about to replace this one right here. So first thing we're gonna need is a 14mm socket. I got this little ball joint, weird looking type socket. You know what I mean? It's a little, you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I already loosened the bottom one up. This is the only thing that I did. I started to crank this one. I was like, oh wait, I should make a YouTube video for this. So loosen that up. Loosen the top one too. Boom. Loosen those both up, y'all. Take them off. We want to take off the sway bar right now, all right, y'all? Boom. So we got both of those right there. Slide this baby off of there. Now, forewarning, man. This ain't gonna be easy to do, yo. This is not gonna be a, you know, walk at the park. All right, there's gonna be a lot of slanging and banging. You know what I mean? A lot of yelling, maybe a little bit of crying, man. This ain't gonna be easy to replace right here. All right, hold up. First off, the stupid sway bar link is hitting the coil over. I can't even get the sway bar link off, man. What's up? We ran into our first problem right off the bat. It's all good though, okay, y'all? Take it easy, let's relax, okay? Let's go ahead and loosen this up. This right here is a 19mm. And just leave that like that, you know what I mean? Semi-loose. Because my other coilover, it ended up, I dropped everything down first, and then I tried to loosen this bolt up last, and it scratched the coilover up right here. It got all scratched up right there because it was rubbing up against this brake line right here. Loosen it up, because you want to loose, so you're gonna have to take it out in the future, but just leave it on there like that. Now, the next one's up here, 19mm also. This next nut that you gotta take out, this is the camber bolt or whatever. I think this is how you adjust your camber on the stock setup. All right. Let's go ahead and put this on here. It's 19mm also. Y'all can see me on there, right? There you go, baby. Like that. Like that. Yeah, got her off of there. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and take this off. Boom, boom. I'll leave these bolts up underneath of there, so I'll remember not to mix them up. Take this off of here. Boom, boom. All right, so we got those three right there. And now I'm gonna get a rubber mallet and tap this the rest of the way through, okay? I'm gonna tap this all the way through with a rubber mallet right here, all right? Boom, 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 boom. Now, look, you may or may not have to get a jack and put it up underneath of here, you know, boom, to lift this up, to let tension off, to get the sway bar off, and to get that this bolt that I'm about to take out all the way out, slid all the way out. If you got the stock, you know what I mean, shocks on here, then you're probably gonna have to lift it up a little bit because it's gonna be sagging down a little bit lower, but my thing's low, real low, so tap that through. I know you can't see too good because it's a weird angle, but yeah, I'm tapping that through. Let's see if I can't pull it out the other end. Y'all can see it right there, right? See if I can't pull it out. Ah, there we go. Now we got movement now. We got the bolt that is on the opposite side of this right here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not right there. It's on the opposite side of this right here. You're gonna need an extension because, you know, my thing ain't long enough to reach it. And they're gonna need an 18mm socket right here. I believe 18mm right here, boom. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw it on the end of this and we're gonna loosen it up, okay? So, let's see if we can find it in here first, hold up. So that's it right there, see it right there? That Jimmy Jank right there, okay? All right, so I actually lied to everybody. This is a 19mm, not an 18mm. Let's go ahead and take her off though, hold up, what? There we go, all right. Woo, got it off, boom. Now, here comes the not so fun part. All right, y'all, hold up. Let's put this underneath of here. Put this underneath of here, because we're not gonna need these right now. All right, that too, boom. Now, okay, y'all. This is the part that sucks. Now, this is the thing I couldn't get out. No matter what type of little tools I got or tried to put on there. Let me show you really quick the kit I got. So this is the Harbor Freight kit I got. It's got a couple different, oh, that's a headphone right there. It's got a couple different, you know, options on it that you can use. I got, boom, I got that, I got this, I got this, I got this. None of them worked. This one worked like possibly the best, but it kept on slipping off and falling and, you know, again and again. I was literally, y'all, a day and a half I spent trying to get this thing out of here, man. I was just so frustrated. I was, you know, I'm done. I ain't even, you know, forget it. You know, I was about to put it to stock. And then I went to my my dad's buddy's shop, mechanic shop, and he let me borrow this, and he let me borrow this too. This was a little bit smaller than the one I had, so I figured I'd try it. Didn't work. It just kept on falling off. So I tried this little fork thing. Stick it in there. Nothing, yo. It broke the seal with the grease in it and everything, but it didn't do anything more than that. So what I did, I got this 2-pound hammer and I was just bow, bow, not the screw itself, but the housing to the screw. Because I tried to hit the screw with a rod, you know, boom, 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 with another rod. It didn't work. So what I did was I hit the housing of the thing. The mechanic gave me a good tip. He was like, yo, sometimes if the screw itself won't come all the way through, the housing, you hit the housing, bow, 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 really hard a couple times while you yanking on that thing, and it'll come out. So that's what it worked. I didn't think it was gonna work at all, man. I was shocked when that thing came all the way out. Because on the fronts, I used that toolkit that I just showed you guys over there, and it worked perfectly. No problem at all, you know, no hassle, you know? But this, you gotta get busy with this back here. It ain't gonna be fun, all right? So, what I'm gonna do is what I just showed y'all, all right? First, let me get some WD-40. I don't know if it helps, but I'm gonna spray it inside where the screw is anyway, just because. Now that I remember, we all gonna have to lower this down. So go ahead and take this bolt out real quick, boom, boom. Put that to the side, slide that rod out, pull it out the rest of the way right here, okay? I'm gonna have to use 2 hands probably for this. There we go, I got it, without 2 hands. All right, so I just took the rod out. Now this is gonna slide down. Boom, that slid off of there because nothing's hooked up to it. But this is where I say be careful. I had that one tool hooked up to it with the little clamps, boom. I had a hook like in this direction, you know, when I was on the left side of the car. And this right here was cranking up against here and scraped the whole side of my thing up, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now to prevent that is put a rag in between this right here and the brake line thing right here, okay, y'all? And then we about to get busy and hammer this joint off, okay? Let's go. All we gonna need is a hammer, hopefully. Let's see if we can get it out with just the hammer and not the fork tool. Push that way, maybe even with your foot or something, and just hammer the side of this right here. Let me see if I can show you better. I'm gonna try to kick it out and hit it at the same time. Let's see. It ain't working. Let me try to hit it this way. Hello.
Our house.
Oh.
Right down the street. So this is
Okay. Appreciate it.
I actually Googled Robert.
There we go. Woo. All right, y'all. Look, so that's the technique right there you gotta use, y'all. Not fun, but hey, it works. All right, y'all. Now that we got the old arm out right there, now what we're gonna do is throw the brand new one in. It's gonna go in just like how the old one came out. We're gonna go ahead and put this in here like that. Boom. And let's take this part off real quick. Boom. Slide that off. All right. Let's go ahead and get that part in first. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and slide it in here now. Boom. There we go. And put this nut on the opposite end right here, yo. Boom. All right. Now obviously we gotta tighten it up. I'm gonna go ahead and use my drill. Remember, use this one with the extension on it, and I think it was a 19 millimeter. All right, y'all. So we got that tightened on there. Now there is like a little pin that we got. I got the box over there, but it's a little pin that you're gonna slide through. There's a hole you gotta slide the pin through. It's gonna go through there like that. But I ain't gonna do that right now. I'm gonna wait till I get all this stuff up above, you know, lift it up and everything, and then I'm gonna get that pin in there because it'll be easier instead of me having my head touching the ground trying to get it in, okay? So now what we're gonna do is, let's go ahead and lift this up and try to get this lined up to these holes right here, okay? Oh, now. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it'll go in there. I probably gotta use a rubber mallet to tap it in. You know what I mean, all the way up in there to try to get it lined up with the holes right here, okay? I was able to tap it in, got it lined up. Now let's go ahead and get the screw and everything to go through, okay? Camber bolt that we're gonna slide through here. I'm gonna have to tap and try to push this through all the way at the same time because it's in there, but it ain't in there. Slide that all the way through, okay, y'all? Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to lift it up with the jack underneath here. Lift this up with the jack. That way it's easier to slide it all the way through. All right, so I finally got the bolt all the way through. I realized I had the arm extended out too long, the camber arm. So I went ahead and used my adjustable wrench and I loosened this middle bolt up towards me. I just cranked it, boom, boom. It slid a little bit more further this way, and then allowed the that bolt to slide all the way through. You know what I mean? So I got that, boom, it's in there. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and you know, slowly start lifting this up on the jack, and I'm gonna line up the coilover with these holes right here. It's gonna lift up, and I'm gonna pull the coilover, you know, away from me, boom, that way, and try to line the holes up so I can slide the coilover thing right through here, boom. This sway bar, you know, joint right here, we're gonna connect the very last. It's gonna be the last thing we're gonna connect. Let's go ahead and try to lift this up and get these lined up right here, y'all. Oh, and actually, let me go ahead and put these on here on the end of the camber joint. Boom, and then now the nut and the washer. I went ahead and cleaned a lot of this stuff up in here. A lot of this stuff was all like greasy and nasty looking. So what I did was I wiped this down real good, you know, wiped all these other links off. And yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go ahead and try to line up the coilover with this right here. All right. Get these line up. Right. Boom, that's it right there, y'all. And then put this on the end. We're gonna go ahead and tighten that up all the way right now. Right, y'all. Now let's go ahead and tighten these bolts up back there, the camera bolts that we just put in. Right there, and then on the other side, tighten both of those up right now. And now we're gonna throw the sway bar link on here. Keep this down below it right here, you know, lifting this up, supporting this, because you're gonna need it for the sway bars to get on there correctly. Now, I know I already had this top piece on here, but somehow, some way it fell out. So I'm gonna, don't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and slide it back on there right now. If I get the bottom part in real quick. Boom, bottom's in. Let's get these two nuts on the back of here. And let's go back and tighten them up, okay? And then just make sure that these things is, you know, clicked up underneath here. Boom, like that. Because the last one that I tightened up on accident, I had that little piece like right in front of here. Boom, you know, talking about these little pieces that swing left and right. You know, that's what locks it into place right there, right? All right, just a little bit. Let's get this next one. Good, so last thing we gotta do, let's go ahead and let this jack down real quick. Very last thing we gotta do right now, y'all, is gonna be put that little pin on the bottom. I'll show you guys in a second. All right, y'all, this is the pin I was talking about right here. I just had to tighten it up a little bit more so the hole could show. You can't really see it. It goes in right there, inside the hole. You slide it through, and you just bend one clip up and the other clip the other way. And that's it, real basic, real simple, okay? All right, y'all, so that's how I bent it up right there. Nice and snug on there now. Check it out, it ain't going nowhere, yo. Boom. And that's it, y'all. You know, we got everything on here. The sway bar, the coil over on here. We got the actual joint itself on here, you know, the camber, bolts and all that. Now, these are loose right here. I got them all loosened up. Basically, you want to adjust these to where you want it to be. Further out this way that you crank it, the more camber you're going to have. And, you know, further in you crank it, the more positive camber you have. If that makes sense. Push it out this way to camber it and push it out that way to make it, you know, regular straight up and down type wheel or whatever. But you know what I didn't realize? I ordered these lower camber arms in the rear, and I realized just recently, well, I ordered it online, but these other two rods right here, I think one's a toe and the other one's the traction bar. I got both of them now coming in the mail from Megan Racing, because I cambered this other side out on that side over there, and I'll show you guys in a second. Hold on. I was saying I cambered this side out, but look, check it out right here, yo. Look at the toe, man. Terrible, yo. I drive down the street to the Walmart, my tires be showing the threads already, yo. So I'm gonna have to get the them parts in. They should be coming in soon. But what I'm gonna do for right now is just take all the camber that I got in there out, but put it back to, you know, -2 camber or whatever, you know, type of camber I had in there before. That way I can drive it, it's drivable. And then when the new parts come in, I'll go ahead and install them, you know what I mean? But that's how you install those rear Megan lower camber arms. And hope you guys, you know, like the video and all that. This shirt looks beautiful, looks vicious up underneath it here. You know what I mean? It's gonna look even cooler once I get the other, you know, parts on there, man. It's gonna look nice, all right, y'all? So, thanks for watching. You know, make sure y'all like, subscribe. You know, share this video with any of y'all homies that got SCs and y'all want them to camber it out. And yeah, y'all, more things to come on this SC. We just starting, all right, y'all? So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next one, man. Peace. A little bit of a review of the lower rear camber arms and the front upper control arms. You know, it feels nice and stiff, man. It really does. I lowered it down as low as I, could before it, touches or rubs anything like that. So, I'm real low right now. The center of gravity feels really good. You know what I mean? And yeah, this feels like it hooks really good to the ground. I got a little bit of camber in the front. I backed up the camber a little bit, so I got like half camber in the front, and I got a little bit of camber in the rear, maybe like -3 in the rear, negative, 3.5, I don't know, degrees. And it feels really good. It really does. Way better. It feels more race car-y, you know what I mean? Like if y'all ever drove a go-kart, that's how it kind of feels. Hold on, let's see if we can get a little. Oh man, traction control was on. What the heck?